Alex. President Joe Biden's decision to step aside as the Democratic nominee for president comes less than a month before the Democratic National Convention, just over 100 days from the general election. Former Senator Doug Jones joins us as he is often to do, and we certainly appreciate it. You've known Joe Biden 46 years.
Yeah.
How tough of a decision was that for him to make?
Well, you know, look, it's tough anyway. I mean, to give up the presidency of the United States is always tough. But I have said for a month now that I thought the president would make the decision that he believed in the best interest of the country. And I think he absolutely did that. He was not pushed out by any stretch. He listened to people. He took in their advice. He looked at the analytics, but also he looked at who is the best person to go against Donald Trump. Who is the best person to save democracy the way he believes it should be saved? And so he made that decision. I'm 1,000% behind that. But it was bittersweet, I can tell you.
Yeah. He immediately in that statement, he endorsed Kamala Harris.
Yep.
Your thoughts on her?
You know, look, I think that was a wise move on his part. But I think what you're seeing, and this is some of the conversations I've had over the last few days, as you read the tea leaves and you saw that this was going to happen. This was a unifying message. He has his delegates. He has his support. There were a lot of people that wanted him to stay in this race. But this is a message of unity. This is a message of passing that torch. That was by design. And I think that what you have seen is just the incredible outpouring of support for her. People believe it is time that we elect the first female president of the United States. And she is incredibly equipped to lead this country and to be president.
Do you worry that it may come too late? 105 days,
No,
I think?
No. You know, look, the way I liken this, David, is that the president's been running a race. And all of a sudden, for whatever reason, it was turned into a relay. And as he was going and slowing down, he passed that baton, and she's picked it up, and she's got a little catching up to do, but she's fast,
right, and
she will be able to do it. The infrastructure is in place. The money that came in yesterday was just extraordinary. So I don't see a real problem of gearing up for a campaign.
Donald Trump, very popular in the state of Alabama, though.
Well, I mean, no one expects the Harris ticket to win Alabama. Nobody expected the Biden ticket to win. One of the problems I think we've got in this country, David, is that we seem to be so divided into red and blue now that this is going to come down to 2 or 3 states, 3 or 4 states. And I really do believe that that's unfortunate. I'd like to see a more competitive presidential election, and obviously I'd like to see a more competitive system in Alabama.
Any number of names being mentioned as a possible VP running mate with Harris. You have any preferences?
You know, my preference is, if I have any, I will tell the vice president. At this point, she has got to go through a vetting process, and there's a lot of things to determine. There's a short-term gain, but there's also the long-term that she's got to look at too. So a lot of factors.
A lot of money raised overnight, so there's some excitement.
Absolutely. It has been a long time since I've seen the Democratic Party as excited and as unified as we are seeing today.
Yeah, nearly $60 million numbers.
It's amazing.
That I've heard, so a lot of excitement. Doug Jones, appreciate the time, sir.
My pleasure.
Good to see you as always, and we'll, we've got 105 days left. You'll probably be back, fortunately for us. We'll have you back. All right, we're headed to break. More of the CBS 42 Morning News coming right up.
All right.